Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Suitably, and we're back once again. This time with a game that has been out for nearly 3 years. I think it was released in 2013. Gone Home. It's an interesting game. For those of you that don't play a lot of games or like to see a lot of storyline and not so much, in the way of action, sort of thing you can kind of sit and ponder about and perhaps yell at the screen a couple of times and say, "You've missed something, you need to go back." This is probably the game for you. This game had me really intrigued. I don't know why I've not played it until now. I think other games have got in the way. This has been sat in the depths of my Steam library. But I've rekindled it, it's back, and I'm going to kick off now. I'm not going to say anything about storyline and what kind of game it is, but other than the fact that it's a bit of an exploration game. I don't think we're going to see anything in the way of action here, but it should be intriguing nonetheless. So, without further ado, here we go. Simple control scheme here, WASD to walk, look around using the mouse, nice. The Fullbright Company presents.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
June 7th, 1995, 1:15 AM. So here we are now in game. Just turn down my personal audio a second. Hopefully the mix is good for the recording, but my headphones are on a bit loud there. So this is us. We've returned. We got ourselves back. So we can tell a few things. Our name is Caitlin Greenbrier. This is Portland. I don't know much about Portland, but the fact it's raining outside seems fairly apt. Our flight number was 270, and the date was June 6th, 1995. So we've got back, and there's looks like we've been abroad to maybe Germany. Although there's the English flag on there, maybe we've been touring Europe. That sounds kind of likely. So all I know about this game is that we get to explore, we get to look around, and let's see what we can see. So we've got, we can. There's a cup here. Oh, right click is zoom. Press right mouse or left shift to examine a held object. So we can look at this cup, and we can we can rotate it around. I don't know why we're doing this. We finally got back home. It's raining outside. I'm cold. I'm wet, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking at everything. But let's see who's inside, shall we? Oh, what's this? Katie. I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Oh, that's a worrying note. Don't go digging around. Well, fortunately. Okay. It's locked up as well, so there must be a key hidden here somewhere. Let's check these. Let's check inside here. Oh, the Christmas lights from, well, that's like 6 months ago now. That's a little bit on the spooky side. The Christmas duck. Oh! The key is under the Christmas duck. Of course it is. Let's grab the house key. We'll close the doors after us. We might be, not pillaging the place, are we? It belongs to family and friends. Could do... Is this another note? It's an invoice from Wellspring Movers. Terence Greenbrier. August the 1st, 94. So this is before I went travelling then? Or around about the same time? Wow, they moved a lot of boxes. Okay, that's fair enough.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Okay, so Sam is obviously they moved into this this house whilst we were away. Let's close the door, shall we? Get the sound of the rain away. That didn't work, but never mind. So they moved into this house whilst we were away, so we're unfamiliar with this place, which is probably why we don't know where everything is. Let's take a look around. Author magazine. It's got an article on Stephen King. Got some toilet paper. We don't need that now. We went to the toilet in the airport. We're good. What's this? Oh, this is a box of plasters. Always good to have. And some cleansing powder. I'll be honest, not entirely sure what that is. Is that a beauty thing, or is that more of a cleaning thing? One thing I can say is that unlike most households, these cupboards are not crammed full of junk. I was intrigued as to whether or not the water was still running, so it doesn't look like they've completely left us. The place is still furnished. Ah, an itinerary for a timetable. Katie's departure is on the 7th of... So this is our flight out. So yes, as I say, like we left what looks to be Cincinnati. We took a flight to Amsterdam from Newark. And obviously we've gone around Europe by the looks of things. They've kept an idea as to what the different time zones are. That's intriguing. Okay. I'm not going to go stealing stuff right now. I don't need to fill my pockets with random stuff. Okay, so we left a voicemail, didn't we? Oh, hang on. Sam, Daniel from the old neighbourhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mum, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Can relate. It's a good reason, you know. Don't feel bad about that, Sam. That's a good reason to do that.
Sam? Sam? Hello? Sam! Sam, where are you?
That does not sound
Really?
good.
I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's
And this is
really
the message
late
we
flight
heard at
because
the
that was cheapest, so it
beginning.
gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport.
So
You don't have to pick me
Sam...
up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So Sam is missing, and someone was contacting Sam. Sounded pretty desperate too. And there were only 3 messages on there, so that's the last of them. So who have we got here? So that's Sam. Guessing that's Mum and Dad, and that must be us. Dad's name is Terry. Okay. Oh, Jan and Terry. I thought that was maybe a month. That seemed a strange thing to put. Jan and Terry. Okay, we'll remember that. Let's hope this light switch works. Yep. Otherwise I was just going to leave this corridor for later. Press 2 or M to check your location in the house. Okay, so we came in here. That's where the telephone is. We're going this way. Okay, I'm going to try not to get lost, but let's just see what's on top of here first. Oh, one of the postcards I sent. So this is when we were in Paris. Hi Mum, Dad and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner. That roll of thunder there was for my appalling French. And wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you're my favourite sister. Love you all, Katie. 1 Arbor Hill. Weird. Oh, I'm guessing she's saying it's weird because this must be the address of the new house, the one that we're in now, and she's not used to being here yet. Okay, what we've got here? We've got a pack of cards. I mean, a lot of this might just be, you know, junk. You know, I'm not expecting this whole mystery to be resolved by that pack of cards, but I'll take a look anyway. The obituary for Oscar Doc Mason. I can hear a voice very faintly in the background. You probably can't pick it up on the recording, but either I'm going crazy or there's a slight voice somewhere. Oscar Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was on September the 8th, 1933 in a house that would be his home for the rest of his life. Oh, he's born. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the centre of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Terence Greenbrier. Oscar Mason. I wonder who that is. DeSoto. So that's the last name. Just go and check that family portrait again. So his name's Terry. He strikes a resemblance, doesn't he? Do you reckon the nephew of this Oscar Mason chap is Terence Greenbrier? Which would probably put our last name as Greenbrier, wouldn't it? Oh, and it was Greenbrier. Let me just yeah, the name Greenbrier was on the name of the luggage. So yeah, that was our dad is the nephew of this doctor. Don't know what bearing that has on anything. Got a note in the backpack here. Welcome, new students. We hope that you're as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes, so you can get right into the swing of things. I like how these have been crossed off. 1 sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. 1 lined notebook per period, or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Standard stuff for an American school, I guess, like standard combination lock. You wouldn't get that at a UK school. Nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for lunch provided by the school cafeteria. That seems surprisingly cheap. A positive attitude. That's wishful thinking. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 AM. See you soon, and again, welcome. The gratuitous commas there. Beth, you should be ashamed. So look at the
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Interesting. Haha, I'm starting to think this game might be creepier than I first